What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another story time. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, support, and comments that y'all been doing on all these videos. Let's keep going strong. I really do appreciate it. But let's get right into this amazing story time I have for you guys. This story time is about the time that I got pulled over by a cop, and this was my first time. It was a really stupid decision that I made, but we're going to get right into it, and you guys are going to figure it all out. But I basically worked at my old job. It was a Sunday, late Sunday night. Got off, we're going to call it So was a job where they would basically work in retiring homes and stuff like that. And basically they had to cook for them. So I was the utility worker who would clean after all the cooks and stuff like that, wash the dishes, sweep the floors, all that stuff. So basically after 6:30, once I got off, it takes me an hour to get home. Once I got on the highway, I decided that I was going to drive at 130 miles the whole way because there was nobody on the roads. It was Sunday night, nobody's driving. So I'm going 130, and I made sure I had the Waves app on. Who doesn't know about the Waves app is an amazing app that shows you, not sponsored, but shows you where the cops are, if there's any, like, items on the road, stuff like that. It's a really good app. I use it all the time. But we're going 130. We're trying to get to, my friend we'll call L. You guys remember L. L goes to university, and L wanted me to come to university and hang out with him because they had free food and stuff like that, and he wanted me to come get some free food as well. And I told him, why not? So I'm driving at 130 miles an hour on the highway, and it's chill. I'm going super fast. I see no cops on the radar or anything like that, so I'm like, good, we doing good. So then I get maybe around 10 minutes from the school, and I now am on a normal road. But instead of me thinking smart and saying I'm gonna start slowing down, and slowing down because I'm on a normal road, I'm still at, I'm not as fast as 130, but I'm going a good, you would say, 80 miles an hour, maybe 75 on this regular road. Now we are coming up to an elementary school that is before you get to the university. So I know that I was going to slow down before then because there is a camera right at the school. So I was going to slow down before I got to the school. But there was a cop sitting at the entrance of a cul-de-sac, like where all the houses are and stuff like that. Cul-de-sac, stuff like that. You go inside and stuff like that. So they're sitting right there, and I see the cop. And I pass the cop, and I automatically know that he's about to pull me over. I'm going way too fast for this road. This road is maybe a 40. The road's a 40. I'm going 75, 80. So I start slowing down, go to the side. I already know he turned on the lights once he gets, near me. But I already knew he was going to pull me over. So I was like, you might as well pull over before the joint. So it's not trying to be a chase or anything like that. And then, I'm not trying to go through a speed zone, get a ticket, and get a ticket from the cop if the cop catches me. So I slow down, come to a complete stop, as productions usually do when you get pulled over. Roll down both windows, turned on the lights in the car, stuff like that. Had my hands on the steering wheel, wanted to make sure that he could see everything, and didn't think fidgeting or anything like that, because just to make sure. So he pulls up. He's like, he comes to the right side, the passenger side, and he's like, why are you going so fast? Where are you heading to and all that stuff? And I'm like, oh, yeah, my apologies, officer. I'm just heading to the university up the street. You got to tell him that. He's like, oh, you go to that university? I'm like, yeah, I go to the university and everything like that. And I was like, yeah, I was just trying to make it there. I'm running late for classes. I just got off work. I'm really stressed. I'm really sorry for speeding and stuff like that, because he told me, what I was doing. So he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So the reason I'm really polite is because we're trying to get out of this ticket, because I already had 2 accidents on my record, and I was like, I do not need a ticket on top of that. So we got to figure a way to do this. So I'm being real nice, being real polite, stuff like that. Pull out my ID. I'm like, thank goodness I did not have my actual license. I had my provisional license, but I did not have my actual license. I was supposed to go get my full license, but I still had my provisionals. So I gave him my provisional license, even though I was supposed to give him the full and provisionals, because they give you a little paper. So I give him the provisionals. He takes the provisionals. He's asking me for my ID for the car and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. I go through the glove box. He's looking. You can see all the lights on in the car. Looking for it, and I'm like, okay, I need to act like I'm a new driver, like I just started driving and all that stuff, and to get out this ticket. So I start pulling through the joints, and I'm like, oh, is this it? And I know I hand him the insurance, and I already know it's the insurance, but I'm gonna act like I don't know what it is. And he's like, no, that's the insurance one, that's not the right one. And he could see in the car, so he's like, oh, is that one right there? And I'm like, okay, that one right there, I got you. And we grab it, hand it to him, and he goes off to his car. Now, when he goes up to his car, that's when I call my bro L, and I'm like, yo, L, I got pulled over. I'm right in front of the joint. I'm gonna call you back when I finish and tell you how it goes. And he's like, oh shoot, okay, to call me back when you're done. So cops go back to his car. He's probably there for another 15 minutes, something like that. And he finally comes back. And he's like, you know what? I could mess you up, but I'm gonna give you a warning today, so you don't do it. Just keep this car under the speed limit. Like, slow down, just slow down. And I'm like, yeah, thank you, officer. I will definitely slow down, because I said, shoot, I do not want to see you again. So I tell him that. He hands me back my ID, and I'm like, okay, bet. He gives me ID, turns off his lights, and I can start driving. Now I finally get to the university. I tell L all about this, but I'm supposed to be going bowling tonight as well, and that's when I get pulled over for a second time. But that will be in another video. That will be the part 2 of me getting pulled over. I hope you guys did enjoy part 1 of this. If you guys did, if we can get up to 5 likes, and I will do the part 2 of why I almost got pulled over a second time with my friends at the bowling alley. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. Please stay safe. Make sure y'all eat. And I'm out.